So the curse of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no, the Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice. But there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Well, you can forget about that now and get back to finding the Templar's secret.
Actually, I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
You what?
I can explain everything.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
The Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestor's tomb.
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the Templars?
It's all part of the same thing. The chalice is important, I'm sure. The manuscript pointed us to the knight, and I have to find him.
What then?
I don't know. But when the knight and the chalice are reunited, maybe I will.
Oh, now I have the chalice.
This is the chalice I discovered in Spain.
I still can't figure out why the Countess gave it to you. After losing it for all those years, she simply gave it away to a total stranger? She's one prawn short of a paella.
The Countess is a fine lady. You shouldn't compare her with seafood.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something going on between you and that Countess.
Are you serious? She's old enough to be my grandmother. I'd better get back to the quest.
Let's go back to the quest. Let's go to the museum and ask Lobino, maybe, if he knows anything about the chalice.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
What do you make of this cup, Andre?
It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
That's all?
What do you make of this? It's a... Thanks for your help.
You're well.
Well, do I need to go back to Spain now? Because if that's the case, why did I leave? Okay, no. I need to do something in here. In Montfaucon? Oh, he's back.
You're back.
Did he leave? Yeah.
I have returned.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No, I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Dang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sieur Jacques.
Here we go.
Who?
Sieur Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sieur Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
So I'm Sieur Jacques now.
Who is this Sieur Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning. To despoil the sewers of our fair city, he has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur.
Wow,
In front
is
of
that
you.
the time?
And an American tourist. What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, It's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
Well, I can't go down the sewers anymore. Right, of course, it's a communion chalice. Let's talk to the priest about it.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Okay.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks. Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh man, that's awful.
I think we already
a
said
terrible
all
loss.
of this.
Still, the church and the other windows survived.
Catch you later.
Oh,
Yeah, we've already said all of that. Let's go on that thing. I did remember something about that.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Okay, well.
Psalms 22:21. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Okay. Majorum? Horribilis? No. Psalms again.
Psalms 32:7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
Corinthians.
Corinthians 14:5.
I don't really know what else is there. Maybe it's in vertical. I knew it was gonna be like that. I told you one was gonna be vertical.
But a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something.
I just couldn't see it.
32:7. John 4:11. Corinthians 1:4-5. And just one more. Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Okay, so what now? Do we go back? Oh, let's ask him. What are the Psalms and the Corinthians and all of those? What are those verses?
Hello again, Father.
bonjour, monsieur.
Did you know that the...
The burning...
What, you...
Nope.
There was a hidden image, but the church has a reputation for being haunted.
Whoops.
Many times people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window, but when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens. Catch you later.
Oh,
That was new, and I accidentally skipped it because I thought it was gonna be the same old stuff. Apparently I can't ask a priest what some specific verses are. Can I go to Spain now? I guess not. Let's go to Rougerie.
Hello, George.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No, you found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
Maybe now that it's polished, I can ask him again.
Hi, Andre.
hello.
Maybe not. Okay, great. Oh,
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue.
why
It
couldn't
was
I
like a
see it
head
before?
with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
Yep.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris,
Where?
at the Institut Hermétique de Naval.
Yep.
The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now, a bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now I remember what to do. It's just, it was really weird that I couldn't ask about it before. Like, I've been to Spain and then I come back. Oh, by the way, I've been to Syria and I saw this. Why couldn't I say that when I came back from Syria? I don't know, but here we go, Baphomet.
The painter didn't seem to regard the painting as too important. Not as important as a cigarette break, anyway. Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
Okay.
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Oh, okay, he was here.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
That's
I was
fair.
pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Well, you haven't said anything about it to all of the other people you've tried it on now. Okay.
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Can you imagine? There is an investigation on this sewer jack, and I'm just going around to everybody telling them, oh, look at this sewer key that I have. I use it to go down the sewers. That is not suspicious at all. If the police asks, yes, it was me.
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
Okay, no need to be that rude.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
At least you know.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but là...
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Okay.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. Well.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let's go down. Oh, okay. What's
The
that?
doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there. The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and so on, all empty and all uninteresting. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Lowering the heat?
There was a telephone on the far wall. There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
I just wanted to go to the toilet.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui.
Okay, let's go down the list.
I got this plaster from Ireland.
Not an exciting souvenir.
No, that's true.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh,
You have.
non.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui. You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Care to join me?
No, no singing in here.
Oh, come on. I want it to be in a musical.
Look, a tissue stained with grease paint.
Ah, just what I've always wanted. If you give me that, you can enter through the door.
Really?
Of course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
Maybe not.
They're assuming that I've already asked to get through the door before showing the tissue, whereas, nope, that is what I always do first.
This gadget is a sewer key.
So it is.
Do you recognize this name?
Merlin. No,
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy, I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground. I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks. Hi again.
First,
What is it?
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
I guess. I mean, it's not you who's paying, right?
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Okay, then
Talk to you
let's
later.
go.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let's go into the bathroom.
On the wall was an automatic hand dryer. Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
Yep, perhaps. Sorry that I am going straight
He had
to
made a
that
clear
because I
imprint of
remember.
soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
Good thing we're carrying this plaster around.
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea. With the plaster and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster. You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
Uh-huh.
But wet plaster alone does not make a cast. I used the dryer to speed up the process.
There we go.
It had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key, way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well. Maybe not.
Not like that. Okay, I know what to do. So now... But I can't, right?
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah.
Pah. Okay, but I know how to get rid of you. Unfortunately.
Do you mind if I use
Because I
the
don't
phone?
like it.
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Coulard!
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, Georges. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn! We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him. Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
Well, goodbye. Now... And then... No.
Maybe not.
I guess I just need to dry it again.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
Why, abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And
You
monsieur,
threw it on the ground.
if she calls again, I am not available.
Okay. Could you
Hi
give
again.
me the
What is
keys
it?
again? I need to go
I
to
need
the
to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Well, let's go then.
Now, I'd substituted the fake key for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false. Hi again.
What is...
What's gonna happen
I couldn't give
now?
him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to...
Oh, I remember. He can feel that it's a fake key. So,
I turned the heating off. As I'd hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
yep.
Hi again.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
There we
Talk to
go.
you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Now, Nico, I'll have to ask you another favor.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, George.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter
You're
again?
right in front of the
Okay, I'll
guard.
call back soon.
You won't suspect a thing. Why are you going outside?
This
Where are
looked
you
like a
going?
good place to watch things develop.
What? Why?
Hey, you! It's the phone.
Yeah, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job. Pah, don't pah me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
Although I did want to see how it would keep going. But no, unfortunately, we need to get... And let's go downstairs. Hello.
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here. I couldn't see anything useful to do with the plank.
What am I trying to do?
No, thanks. I think I'm carrying enough junk.
At least you're admitting to it. Okay. Do I... Okay, let's go back down. Maybe, let's make sure that I'm not missing anything. Like that.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
There we go.
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Nice.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower. No.
Why do you still have it?
Let's
You
take
don't
another
need it
look at the
anymore.
manuscript. There's a guy with a sword between them. The night scroll. Through my teachings. There's a woman, but the reflect.
Yep, still nothing. Okay.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Georges.
Let's go back to Spain then. Why did you seem lost there? It wasn't the first time you went there.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you.
Ooh.
You are well.
Really?
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay,
Well-
I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a
Aww.
marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition
I
didn't take them,
wonder.
then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it.
We will.
No way. Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Okay, let's go talk to the Countess then. Oh, we can take that.
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink.
Can we go pet the dogs? Okay, fine.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knight secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
To be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
No way.
Okay, I think I've asked about everything else, so let's...
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if...
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
The Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant. Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them, and the chalice, when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcelos are cursed.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de
that's right.
Vasconcelos.
Yes.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city.
Oh.
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
Oh, right.
What are the references,
Yes.
Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
I told you, let's ask the priest. Okay, let's go look them
I'll have a
up
look
in the
around
Bible.
if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Let's go to the mausoleum and look up the things. The what are they called? The verses in the Bible.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Okay.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance.
Hiding
my
place.
Hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next.
Oh.
Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. Alas, it is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Okay. Let's go look for a well then.
I'll have a look around if...
My home.
Well.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You must
Well-
know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the De Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great! So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
You must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobart. I shall give it more thought.
Okay.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
Okay. There's this big tempting candle in the ceiling of the mausoleum. Can I light it? Thank you for the hint. I am quite ashamed that I looked at it, but I was kinda lost. The thing is, I already was trying to light it. I just don't know how.
Now what? Feeling...
I don't want to snuff anything. I want to lower the candle. I don't think I have anything. Oh, yes, I do. It's grease. Okay, that makes sense. But I wanted to close the window first. Okay.
Now what? Feeling...
Seriously? Just close that fucking window.
The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning. Hi, Lopez.
Certainly.
This tissue is charred.
You won't get any argument from me on that, Senor Stobart.
Hello again.
Please.
What does this charred tissue suggest to you?
You have pyromaniac tendencies?
George doesn't seem smart enough to see, oh, I have a
Now what?
long pole
There's nothing to
here.
snuff.
I can use it to close the window. No? Oh, okay, that's... Okay, fine. There we go. What now? What did I achieve with that? Oh, wait. Right. Well, I was waiting there for
The
a long
candle had
time.
burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Let's show it to Lopez. Do you know what this is?
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah.
Whoops.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Okay, so. Hello, Countess. You know your candle that was so precious to you?
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please,
A lot
be
of
my
other
guest.
things that are precious to you. Well, I burnt
What
it.
do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you
Oh.
suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
Sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Okay, what now? What do we do with it?
I'll have a look around if that's...
My home is your home.
So, Lopez, do you have any ideas yet on what to do?
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, senor.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water.
There we
see?
go.
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick, a Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See, here. That is hazel.
That, I think that is hazel. Okay, what was it called? It's something like...
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing. There wasn't a... So that was what a hazel tree looks like.
Okay. Yeah?
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Nice. Okay, so, I guess we talk to him again.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Uh-huh. Where's Lopez? Oh, there he is. He's just taking a break. That's fair, that's valid.
Senor Stobart, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars.
There
Hidden
we
here for
go.
hundreds of years. Lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands
looking for a tin can?
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
Well, well, well.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh.
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
Okay, so I guess we go to that, whatever that is.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening.
Yep.
Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece. I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Whoa.
Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senor Stobart! Senor Stobart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
Que susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Me has dado. You're a guy. You're a man.
I wished that I had
But
Leary's
yeah, I
flashlight
almost
now.
died.
It was too dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
I was not going there. Never. Without a light. That thing almost killed
I
me.
wished that I had Leary's flash. It was too dark. It just...
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying, "Oh, I'm just going so that I don't know." I'm just gonna go and touch, like by touch, so that I can still. I don't know. I have no
realized I
idea.
could use the mirror to reflect the light from above.
Oh, okay.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
Uh-huh. So that goes there, maybe.
I slid the stone key into the lock. There were buttons that turned the dials.
Oh. What? It's the verses, right? I don't remember them though. Verses, right? I don't remember them though. Let's see what I have them here. Okay. I only have 70 for the numerals. Oh, I'm on the outside. Okay, so let's go with that. That's 14 and 27. 14. Yes. Nice. 14. And then 27. 14, 27. What else? 6 and at least 50, right? 50, so 81. Nice. Oh, this one. 3 and 1 on the right, easy. 3 and 1 and 7, 12, 17. 12 and 25. So 17. Right, on the check. Yes, 17. 21? No, 12. 12 and 25. There we go. That should be all of them.
Oh, yes!
Nice.
Bonus points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
Let's go then. Well,
Before I left, though, there was one last
whoa,
thing to do.
that didn't seem like it was going to end there.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess.
What happened there? I don't think that was supposed
I found it with
to
the
stop
children.
there.
You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.